Okay, gang, we are going to do 10 minutes stretching, 10 minutes chair upper body. Let's get started. So 20 minutes, and at any time, pause the video and start it again if you want to stay in one stretch longer. Let's just start with child's pose right now, just sitting back on your hips if you can, and then just taking your head to the floor just a little. Mainly you're just rounding the back, just letting the body just relax over. Taking your deep breaths in the nose and out of the nose. If you don't like to rest your head down, still stretching that lower back, take your hands to your chin. And then from here, like I said, stay in a stretch longer if you want to. Open your knees a little bit, sit your hips back, and then reach the hands to the top as high up you can reach. And then just let your upper body stretch towards the mat. Five long breaths are usually what I do. You can go longer. Bringing the knees back underneath the hips. We're going right into cat and cow. If you have wrist issues, you can always go to a fist, but the hands are directly under the shoulders. Let's round up like a cat. The whole spine, tucking the tailbone under. Exhale your breath. Inhale, relax the belly, lift the chin and the tail. Do about 3 to 5 of these. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curve. And float one more time. Inhale. And exhale, round. Getting the spine neutral, which is usually parallel with the floor. Take your right toe and press it back. Kind of work the foot a little bit, press the toes into the floor, and then lift that leg up, and then extend the opposite arm if you can. Spinal balance, and then just turn your head back towards the floor, and then lengthen through the body. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale down. Left toes back, press through the heel, kind of work that foot out a little bit, ankle, whatever you're feeling there. Bring the legs straight up. Now that's going to add some strength. So you got to give your butt cheek a little squeeze and lift the leg, the butt. Reach it out, right arm. Opposite. Now think about chest looking down, hips looking down, belly's drawing in, and extending out. And come back to tabletop. Now just do about 3 to 5 flows here. Once again, reach out, inhale. Exhale, table. Reach out opposite, inhale, table, 2 more, or go more. Good. Reach out, tabletop, and last one, reach out, and tabletop. We're going to go to our forearms and extend our legs long. Now go ahead and start with the whole body down. But you're going to take the forearms and slide them in easy, little by little, because what you're actually doing is getting that lower lumbar, that curve of the spine, starting to flex. So you kind of walk your forearms in to your ability. And then just relax the lower back. Try not to tense up. Make sure it's relaxed and you're breathing and sending the breath to the lower back. Take 5 to 10 breaths here. Close your eyes. Let the head just feel in a neutral position. When you feel like you can go a little more, you just kind of draw your elbow and forearm in a little more. Good. 2 more breaths. And then lower down, just relax. Taking the left hand underneath the chin, bend your right knee and see if you can reach for the foot. What you're doing is stretching the front of that leg. That's called your quadricep. Just take a nice stretch if you can. If you can't reach your foot, sometimes we'll have sweatpants on. You can grab your sweatpants, your pants, whatever you got there. Just take a nice stretch and breathe through it. Good. And then the other side. Right fist to the chin, left heel to the tush, stretch. And good, relaxing there. Now you got to prop yourself back up. And then if you, this is a good one if you want to do, I'm going to show you forward. When you're in child's pose, walk your fingers to one side and really stretch the side body. That always feels good. And then you can walk your hands to the other side and kind of push that opposing hip out and feel that side bend stretch. And good. Rolling up nice and slow. If you're able to do a little squat for the feet, you can do this barefoot. Kind of stretch the feet out. And remember, your feet are your foundation, so you always want to keep them nice and healthy. And then help yourself, either, hold on to the chair and help yourself up. We're going to continue stretching our upper body. And then you're going to grab your low weights, whether they're 2s, 3s, 5s. So sitting tall. Now think about sitting tall versus rounded over. Think about zipping that lower pelvis up and that spine nice and strong. So just going to start. Let's take our one arm across the chest. Circle the wrist. Good. Shake those arms out. Take the other arm across. Maybe circle the thumbs. Open and close the fingers. Good. And then you can press the palms together. You can also go into the wrist gently back. So trying to eliminate some inflammation here, which is arthritis. Good. Give them away. And then one more for the legs. You're just going to cross this over. Now, if this hurts right away in the hip area, take that cross to the ankle. But what you're going to do, okay, so this is one leg over. Take the base leg and put both hands on the base leg. And gently and slowly draw up. Let your torso fold over this leg. Don't force the leg open. Both hands go on the base leg and just let gravity draw you over and breathe into that. You're feeling it. The leg that's crossed is where you're feeling it, and the lower back. So hip and back, stretch. If you can take it above the knee, take it above the knee. If not, go to the ankle to the ankle. You're still going to feel a stretch, just not as deep. Let's take the other leg. Once again, take your stretches as long as you can. Base legs, both hands, ease into the stretch. Exhale as you fold. You can also rise up, take a breather, inhale, exhale, fold. And good, slowly rise. If you're feeling a little kink in those outer hips, give some marching out to the side, out to the side, out to the side, out to the side. Now, before we go into the upper body, let's always think about strengthening the legs. Now, get in a nice seated position, chest lifted, and feet parallel. So they're not squeezed together, they're opening up, hip width apart. Push off or push off with the chair, but push off from the heels all the way up to the hips, and then rise up. And then sit back down and get into that sturdy seat to make sure you're not sitting on the edge and miss the chair. So you always want to have a good seated position. Feet are 90 degrees, feet are hip width apart. Push off if you need to, otherwise drive it up and strengthen these legs as you drive up. And then sit back down, feel the seat, flop if you need to, otherwise this strengthens those legs. And then your goal is to shoot for 16 of them. I'm not going to do all 16 right now. But shoot for 16. If you can only make 5 today, make 5. Pause the video. See if you can go for 16. Let's grab our hand weights. 10 minutes of arms. Now, your goal here is to try to get 8 reps. We call them reps. 8 reps. If you can only do 5, do 5. If you can only do 2, do 2. But first to start, let's roll the shoulders, maybe your neckline. We didn't really warm up the neck. If you feel like you want to warm up your neck, it's a good one is right here, right shoulder, and then press through the opposite hand. It always feels good down that opposite neck. And then lift the face up again, right here, right shoulder. Press through that palm. And then you can just go chin to chest. You never want to make a full 180. Go ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to shoulder, chin to chest. But stretching the back of the neck, lift the face up and help the back of the neck go back. And then bring that head back up. And then another good side bend stretch is sitting on the chair, holding one side of the chair, and just stretching over. So you're getting that lift all the way up from the hip, ribs, to the arm. Good. Other side. Sit tall, lengthen taller, and swing. Hold on to the chair. All right, let's get her going. Upper body, like I said, do what you can. We're gonna start real easy with bicep curls. I shouldn't say easy because we all are at different levels. We're going for 8. Go with 8 with me and see how you do. Take a rest when you need it. That's your rest. Hands go to the weights. Hands go to your thighs. Here we go. 8, bicep curls. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, lateral lifts. Alternate your arms. Lift 1, squeeze back down. Lift 2. Actually, that's 1, sorry. 2, and 2, and 3, and 3, and 4, and 4. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Lateral lifts. Rotator cuffs. Bend your elbows. You don't have to turn like that, I'm showing you. Bend your elbows 90 degrees. See the 90 degrees? Glue your arms by your side body. Bring the weights together. Just open them and close them. Open 1, close. Open 2, close. Open 3, you should feel it right here. This is called the rotator cuff. It connects your shoulder to your chest. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Rotator cuff. Stretch what you need to stretch. Anytime you need to take a stretch. From here, frontal raises. And we're going to go with the numbers up. Numbers up and back down. Numbers up and back down. We're alternating. You should feel that lift. I lost count. 8 on each side. Good. This gets the front of the shoulders right there, that strength. Keep these shoulders strong. Good. Now, overhead press. Take your arms to like goalpost arms or keep them by your side. And you're just going to punch it up. Punch straight up. Punch straight up. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 4. And 5. And 5. And 6. And 6. And 7. And 7. 8. 8. No, oh, wait, 8 on each side, doing good, 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 good. Okay, now this is a tricep, this is the back of the arm, which we hate. See if you can do what's called Tic Tocs. You're taking the elbow, you want to try to get it shoulder level. I can't, and you might not be able to either, but it's just a tick and a tock. If you feel any ailment in the elbow, though, is where you won't want to continue. Some people can't do this because of the elbow. I have no issue with the elbow. It's just my one shoulder won't lift up that high. It's just a tick and a tock. Now you can do 8 on the right, tick tock, but you want to feel this back tricep muscle. Now I have another exercise for you. 8 on the right, 8 on the left. 2, tick tock 3, go 4, go 5, go 6, go 7, awesome, 8. Now, if you can do that, awesome. There's another one. We take the arm. You can start with like the arm just resting on your head. That gives that 90 degrees. Hold the back of your arm and then power up. Kind of push it up. Now, some people, if they get tired, they'll drop, you know, the weight on their head. So a lot of times I don't teach this in my senior classes. I've got to see where this, you know, the ability of the seniors. So listen to yourself, but this is the muscle. If you put your hand right there on that back of the arm, you should feel a little bit of muscle work in there. Give yourself 8 and don't hit yourself on the head. And then to come out of it, just draw it down by the side body. Take the arm back up. Take the 90 degrees either at the head or the back of you. It just doesn't matter. And power up. Just don't hit yourself in the head with the hand weight. So a good rule of thumb is keeping the arm really close to the ear. If you take the arm way out, you will hit yourself in the head. Right there. Now, if there's any exercise, just skip it. You can watch me and then hop back on when you can. So that's the back of the arm, tricep. Our first exercise was the bicep. And then we got the top shoulder, we got the front shoulder. Now we're just gonna do the back shoulder. Weights or no weights. But I just want you to do like eagle arms and squeeze the shoulder blades. Just like when you were a kid, your mom probably poked you in that shoulder blade. That's all you're doing is squeezing. So weights or no weights, I'm just gonna do without the weights right now. Just kind of get relaxed, the hands just relax. Now take them at an angle, like eagle wings, and squeeze your shoulder blades. All of a sudden, your hands go behind you. So let's go for 8, relax. 7, relax. 6, relax. 5, relax. 4, relax. 3, squeeze those blades together. 2, and 1. Excellent. Sweep into the front is a great stretch. So push your back away, give yourself a good round in of the shoulder blades. Push the hands out in front of you. And good, coming back center. So the only exercise we haven't worked is your chest. You can do that on the floor or you can do it sitting straight up. Now, grab your low weights or no weights. You're just gonna open your arms, tap them together, and then open them back up. Now, like I said, 5s can get heavy. So squeeze and open. You can also close fists together. But you have to be intentional if you don't have any weights. Feel like you're hugging a bear, but you're using your chest muscles right here above your chest. They're called pectorals. Here we go. We're going for 8, and this will be it. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. 3 and open. 4 and open. 5 and open. 6 and open. 7 and open. Go 8 and open. Woo! Bring those weights down. Give yourself a big stretch. Now, for a spinal twist, we do this in our chair yogas. Reaching high, and then just take left hand by the outer opposite leg, which is your right, and then just take a twist, vertebrae by vertebrae, just easy. Bringing the head with that back shoulder. Exhale. And then come back center, sweep your arms all the way up. Inhale. Tall, 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 and exhale, and that twist. And good, come center. And then feel free to do that several times. Another one we like to do is just relaxing over our legs. You're gonna feel this in the back, all the way across the back, hit both directions. Let the head relax with you. So, if you feel dizzy, obviously don't do it, but do what you can, when you can, and then check off and watch your progress. You know, if you only got 2 in bicep curls, and you get 8 in 3 months from now, yay, that's a check mark.